Hello to all of my beautiful Scorpios out there, and welcome to my channel, Roseology. I hope this video finds you blessed and in amazing spirits, and if not, then I hope this video brings you some strength, love, and support. So this video is for all of my Scorpios, that's Sun, Moon, Rising, even Venus, and in this reading, I'm going to be offering you the energetic forecast for the month of July. Now, before I get to your reading, I do want to mention some major things happening within the cosmos. So we have 2 eclipses happening. A total solar eclipse just took place this past new moon in Cancer on July 2nd, and a partial lunar eclipse is coming up on July 16th. Mercury is going retrograde July 7th, and shortly after, the next day on July 8th, we have Chiron, the wounded healer, which is an asteroid, going retrograde. So there's a lot of focus on healing old karmic issues, wounds, traumas, and other suppressed emotions. And this is all happening with Cancer energy. So this is all about aligning the ego with our emotional being, or bringing the subconscious and conscious together to illuminate our true feelings. So this is going to be a very intense month for everyone. Collectively, we're all being presented with this amazing opportunity to finally pay homage to the unconscious and subconscious, which is where all of our suppressed and buried feelings, traits, and characteristics lie. This is a very auspicious time, a time for great profound healing, and a time where the universe and spirit is urging us to really listen to our soul so we can feed it properly. And it's interesting because I just wanted to mention that last week during my meditation, I heard the words, or I heard the statement that I wear my pain like skin. And with this universal consciousness being tuned into this feeling of being ready to release this baggage of hurt, pain, and disappointments, it makes a lot of sense. And I saw it in many of the different readings that I did for this month, as well as in my own personal life. I've been dealing with this kind of energy for like the last 3 weeks or so, but especially within the last week. So, I'm really excited to get to you guys this reading and bring you some strength and encouragement for the month, because no matter what the universe throws at us, just remember that if the universe is throwing something at you, it's because the universe knows that you can take it. And if the universe has that much faith in us, then we need to have that much faith in ourselves. You know what I mean? So just remember how strong you are, and don't ever forget how capable you truly are. All right. So you guys know me. I always like to issue the disclaimer that this is a general reading for all of my Scorpios out there. So for this reading to resonate with your spirit and speak to your spirit, it's important to be intuitively connected so that we can do this reading together in a sense. And to help you guys trigger your own psychic abilities, I'm going to be offering a 20-second meditation. So if you want to get those intuitive juices flowing, go on ahead and get into a nice relaxed space, and we'll begin that meditation right now. So hopefully that meditation was enough time for you guys to get intuitively synced into this reading. If not, feel free to pause the video. Don't forget to check out your Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos that I've linked down below in the description box for you guys. I've also put all the information with the major dates happening this month in the description, so you can check that out as well. But again, thank you all so much for being here with me today. Of all the places you could be right now, I'm so honored to have you with me. So let's go on ahead and check out this energetic forecast for my Scorpios in the month of July. All right, Scorpio, so we're going to be starting with this card all the way over here to the left, and this card is representative of the challenges for the month. So this is going to show us the challenging energy that you're going to be dealing with for the month of July. So let's take a look. The Hanged Man in reverse. Okay. So a challenge that I'm getting from my Scorpios this month is you're going to struggle to see other viewpoints in July. You're going to struggle to see why certain things have happened, or why certain things have to happen for a certain outcome. This may be frustrating because you're going to want to do things your way, but all of July is going to feel like you're swimming upstream if you fight or resist what is happening. And with you being a fixed water sign, you feel how you feel, and that's that usually. But July has different plans for you. This month is all about learning how to expand that fixed mind of yours so that you can see other possibilities, outcomes, and potentials. This flexibility will make you more understanding. And once you give into July, it's going to feel much easier on you because you won't be fighting against the current anymore. I see my Scorpios really fighting to maintain the same schedule and the same habits or behaviors in July, and that's not going to be conducive this month. Mercury is going retrograde this month and is not going to allow the same schedule, habits, and behaviors, and that's happening to show exactly what we need to revise or rearrange or reflect on in our life. So don't try to keep pushing forward if there seems to be some sort of resistance in any sort of area in your life, whether that be relationships, finances, career, health, energy, hobbies, whatever it may be. Listen to those subtle sensations, because this is not the month to be stubborn. And I'm a Taurus, which is another fixed sign. It's actually your opposing sign, Scorpio. So I understand how challenging this month is going to be, being a fixed sign myself. Another thing I'm hearing here is it's going to be difficult for you to see the other side of an argument or opinion in July. So there may be a few disagreements with some people this month, especially if you're dealing with someone as equally set in their ways as you are. Don't fight or resist, okay? Moving on to this next card here. This is representative of the blessings that you can expect to see in July. So let's go ahead and check out the energy of that. And we have got the 9 of Cups. Okay, yeah, so a blessing I'm seeing here is learning how to be good on your own, discovering a way to quiet all the noise, to block out any and all energy that just isn't right for you. This is amazing. As I was shuffling for Scorpio, I channeled a message from Spirit about protecting your energy, a common theme I've been getting from Spirit for the last few days. So I have to say this, but it's our job to protect our energy, no one else's job. There are energy vampires out there, energy leeches out there, and people that have no problem lowering your vibration because they themselves aren't happy. So when you're dealing with an individual like that wants to see everyone around them on a low vibrating level, do you think that they're concerned about your energy and your well-being? No, they aren't. They're not even concerned about their own, clearly, and this isn't to say anything about them, but if anything, they may see you in a great space, and because of that, they may want or try to bring you down with them. The only way that you can protect yourself from these types of individuals, because they do exist, that's where the saying misery loves company comes from. The only way to protect yourself is to deny these individuals entry into your own personal energetic field. How do you do that? By not responding, by not feeding in. When you see somebody coming to take your energy, or somebody just trying to start an issue, or whatever the case, laugh at that and walk the other way, because if someone tries to manipulate your energy, you have to be on top of that. You have to be discerning enough to sniff it out and immediately shut that person out. You don't do this by fighting and arguing back, because it's just going to put you in a worse mood, and it's just going to put them in a better mood because they finally got the reaction that they wanted out of you. You don't do this by fighting and arguing back. You do this by laughing at the situation and saying, no, you aren't worth a cinch of my energy. I worked too damn hard to get here, and I'll be damned if anything, but especially the likes of you, bring me down or set me back. So protect your energy this month. Observe, but don't internalize, okay? This next card here is the overall energy of the month. Let's take a look. We have the Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, so the Hierophant in reverse talks all about a person that can be too stuck in their own beliefs or mind, like I was talking about with the Hanged Man in reverse over here. It's going to be really imperative for you to expand your mind and your views so you can see more sides than just yours. Your fixed element is going to feel threatened in July because you're being asked to divert from your usual thoughts or habits or behaviors. And that's the thing with the fixed signs, like once we get moving, we stay moving. Once we find something we agree with, we stick with it. Once we've established who we are, we don't alter that too much. This is all about alterations this month. And the Hierophant in reverse is confirmation that you are going to feel constantly tested to drop your own stance in many different things. And this doesn't mean to blindly follow others' opinions. It just means to listen to what they are saying, because there could be something of value to learn here, and that could actually essentially be useful to you. All right, so let's go ahead and check out the message for the month of July. Five of Swords in reverse. Wow. Yes, exactly. Okay, so the message for my Scorpios this July is to drop that stance. Oh my God. This is crazy. This is crazy. Literally every single card is like same sort of theme here. Everything doesn't have to be a fight. Every battle doesn't have to be won. It's okay to walk away sometimes. And that's the message, to overcome the ego or part of ourselves that desires and thrives off of validation. We don't need to feel like we've won every argument or battle or fight. We don't need to feel like we have everybody's validation or approval. Sometimes the only way to truly win is to walk away. Like I was saying with this Nine of Cups over here, it's going to take discernment to indicate if this is a person or a situation that's just trying to drain your energy. Because if you just jump straight into every fight or battle without thinking, but just because someone has injured you or injured your ego, now you're vulnerable, and you don't want to be vulnerable to an energy vampire or someone just trying to steal or drain your energy or bring you down. You have to break out of that mode that is always on defense. Yes, defense protects us, but it can also jeopardize us and our well-being if we are just jumping into every single battle without observing first. The best battles are the ones where you know how to fight your enemy. That's why I said observe, do not internalize. When you internalize, you become attached to all the emotions of the situation. So if someone tries to start anything with you, they got you. And when you internalize the situation, whatever happens, you feel it because you're attached to it, because you're so attached to the situation emotionally. Whatever it is that happens, you're going to feel it on such an intense level. But if you just observe, you'll be able to see that person or situation for exactly what it is. You'll be able to see, oh, you just want my energy. Well, guess what? You can't have it. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and check out you guys' oracle cards here. So we got going on. And we have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. Yes, whatever you want can be and will be yours. I think the main thing you have to take away first is how to protect what's yours, because you may be exposed right now. Once you learn how to activate this Nine of Cups bubble and maintain that, you will be able to protect yourself and what belongs to you, because our energy is the only thing that we truly do own in this life, in this existence. As the only thing that we own is our own energetic field, our spirit, our soul, our I am presence. That's the only thing it is that we truly do own. So it's really important to protect that because it's such a sacred thing. And, once we kind of learn how to protect ourselves and what belongs to us, then the universe can open up so many more doors for you. The universe isn't going to give you these gifts and blessings if it senses uneasy or bad energy around you, because it's just going to know, like, okay, this is just not a good situation. If I bless you with this, it's probably just going to get ruined, or the blessing won't come off as a blessing, or the blessing won't seem as a blessing because you're surrounded by energy that won't allow you to see the blessing as such. This is a blessing. Spirit is not going to set you up to fail like that. All right. Very next card that we have, balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. Yes. Oh my God. This is what I was talking about with discernment, you guys. This is exactly what the Hierophant speaks on right here. This key right here. He is a transmitter for spirit, and he delivers the word of spirit to people. So he's the bridge between natural and spiritual realm. That's why he's also the card that symbolizes Taurus, the sign that is the sign that bridges the natural and spiritual realm together. He's where things from the spirit realm come to materialize into physical, tangible form, which is why this is the card of Taurus. So this month is going to show you, and if you are open to it, July will teach you how to block out what you don't need and let in only what you do need. Okay. And the very last card that we have here is High Priestess, mysteries revealed in the eyes of Isis. Wow. Okay. So this entire spread for me is all spiritual for my Scorpios. Source is really working on my Scorpios this July. Just remember that whatever you face this month, it's simply a test. My Scorpios are some of the strongest people in the zodiac. Like, you guys are able to have a firm standing with your emotions, and you can weather some very intense storms. With every storm comes some type of destruction. The wind misplaces things. The rain pours in and softens things and deforms them sometimes. Lightning destroys things. But after that devastation comes peace and clarity. We can clearly see what didn't make it through the storm. We can clearly see weaknesses or things that need to be restructured so it can survive the next storm. We learn how to rebuild properly because of the devastation from the first storm, so that the way every storm afterwards is not nearly as bad. The storm could be worse than the very first one, but because we're better prepared, it won't affect us nearly as much as the first one. When you know better, you do better. So we learn how to rebuild properly because of the devastation from the first storm. So allow spirit to deconstruct you in the best way possible so you can rebuild something better. And being ruled by Pluto, I know my Scorpios are pretty much used to tearing down or being torn down, only to build something back up. It's you guys' MO, honestly. So but yeah, this is all that I'm saying for my Scorpios. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and allowing me to do this reading for you guys. I pray this reading brought you guys some clarity, support, strength, and love for the month of July. But either way, my Scorpios, you guys have got this month in the bag. Okay, spirit is walking right behind you guys. This is a completely spiritual month, and if spirit is walking right behind you, then nothing can touch you, and if anything tries, then I have pity on it. Okay, so this is all that I'm seeing. But again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I pray you guys come back to visit me sometime soon, and I will be back next time. All right, bye guys.